All right. Welcome back to another episode of All American Hoops. I'm Chris Driscoll. Joining me, as per usual, is my younger brother, Matt Driscoll.
it's always a pleasure, even more so today when you introduce our other guest today. I'm very excited to be on with a
It's
couple legends today.
we're very psyched. It's been a long time coming, but also joining us is Drew Fitzpatrick from Loyola, Maryland. So we're very psyched to have him on. Good to have you
Yeah,
on.
it's an honor to be here. I've been a listener and a follower of AAH for as long as I can remember. When I met Matt Driscoll. So the day's finally come. I hope I don't let all the viewers down, but I'm really excited. So thank you for having me.
Of course.
Is this the first Loyola Maryland guest, minus me, of course? I think it might be.
Is it really?
Didn't you have Dean on once, maybe?
No, we didn't.
No.
That's a good idea.
The only exception I can think of is when we opened the phone lines and LaSalle
Yes.
called. But like
Yes.
I think that's the only one. Like I could be mistaken, but
That
Yeah,
I
is
so-
called
yeah,
in that episode too, by the way.
oh yeah, you did. That's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, as per usual, we'll start off like we usually do. Happy birthday to the late Bill Russell, the fourth player of all time. Even though my fans think that he's the seventh best player of all time. Which, by the way, that the poll for tonight is about to close, so I got to check that in a minute. But also to Larry Nance Sr. and to Derek Lively as well. Also, happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend, Mets third baseman Todd Frazier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Jersey legend.
yeah. If I okay, wait, he's from Jersey. Oh, I had no idea he was from Jersey. Okay, that's a joke,
You know
by
he
the way.
played in the Little League World Series?
No way.
You guys- yeah. It's from Tom River.
Yeah, yeah, I have a picture with me and a few of my boys from JV basketball when I was a sophomore or junior. Took a big picture with them. So yeah. I'll definitely see if I can pull that up later. He's the only baseball guy I was familiar with. There's a guy named Dom DiMaggio. I'm wondering. I'm sure there's some type of relation. I don't
I think
know
it's Joe DiMaggio, Chris.
yes, yeah. I thought it was Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, like, that's what I thought. Yeah. Must have been wrong there. But football, I scrolled down a little bit. I was able to catch former Cowboys running back DeMarco Murray and former
And Eagles running back.
He was the Eagles running back too. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, and to
How do you forget the Legion of Zoom? Come on.
to Robert to RG3. He played quarterback for Washington. He played quarterback for the Steelers, I believe. And
Ravens.
It was the Ravens. Yeah. I don't know if it was this. Did he play for the Steelers? Yeah, he definitely played for the Ravens. Like, yeah, I can't remember who else he played for, but it was definitely more than one team. One of the best rookie seasons that I've ever seen, but I kind of fell apart after that. But yeah. So from Bill Russell to RG3, to Todd Frazier. So we're quite the range as per usual. So very happy about that. Got a solid show ahead of us. So we'll started a little bit late because Matt cooked us up a very nice dinner. But yeah, by cooked I mean he really cooked. So as per usual, we're very psyched to see it. I don't know. Is this someone that we know or not?
Yes, Loyola.
Oh, it's Loyola. Okay.
He went to Loyola? Don't remember him.
Grady, do I look smart?
Oh, Grady. Oh, yeah. You've talked to me with Grady before, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right. We got a good show ahead of us. Yeah. It's a little, like I said, a little later than we thought. That's okay. We got a couple of things to talk about. So, a couple of trending topics. So, one of them being the tanking subject, another one being the All-Star game, which we've talked about the All-Star game a few times, but today we're doing our annual draft. Unfortunately, John couldn't join us tonight, but luckily Drew was able to join last minute, so we're very happy about that. And this draft is going to be a little different because usually it's just 24 guys we draft at a time, but instead we're gonna draft every single player, and then I say every single player, but we're gonna draft as much as we can. And there's going to be a couple odd guys left out. So that'll be interesting to say the least. But before we talk about the All-Star game, we'll talk about, this might be a complaining episode because like debatably these are two of the biggest problems in the NBA, or maybe not two of the biggest problems, at least two of the biggest things that people complain about. Like people talk about load management, people talk about fouling at the end of games as like two indicators for why they don't watch basketball. People talk about apparently the NBA they don't play defense like they do in college. They work much harder in college, which obviously I've complained about that before. That's BS. But two of the most valid concerns are the tanking and the All-Star game. So we're gonna start off with tanking because it's been going around a lot more recently. The idea of tanking and why people think that there's a huge problem with it. So obviously, yeah, just to break it down a little bit. So when we say tanking, we mean just not the play, not the necessarily that the players like missing shots on purpose or like not running up and down the courts. What we mean is front offices and coaches deciding we're going to sit our best players on purpose. We're going to lose as many games as possible without any of the players doing so. Steven Jackson a few years ago on a podcast said like it's never the players that tank, it's the organizations that tank. So um so just to clarify that. But a few ideas have floated around about like one of them being freezing picks to where like if you, like, you can't have like a top 4 or top 3 pick in the draft back to back years. Look, yeah, they had a couple others. I can't none really come to mind now, but Drew, I guess uh I guess just my question for you is what is your take on obviously yeah this is no shot to you, but before I ask you a question, I would like to. Matt said he was the first Loyola person. I think he's also the first Philly fan we've ever had on 112 episodes. I'm pretty sure he is. So very nice VJ Edgecombe Jay-Z there.
Had to rep the boys.
Yeah.
Enemy territory.
Yeah, I had to make sure that I complimented you before I throw some shade at your franchise, which which I wasn't, which I'm not trying to do. I'm just stating facts, actually. Yeah, so the Sixers franchise for like 3 to 4 years in like the mid 2000s, the mid 2010s were known, probably like the most famous tanking, active tanking, most famous and like probably like the longest that we saw, ever. So I was wondering, what's your take on tanking, and do you think that the NBA is doing enough? Do you think that's the idea of them stepping in is a little much? What's your take overall?
I mean, I think it's a major problem. I think the main thing you're seeing now, just because it's been happening this week, I've never before seen teams trade for star players and just decide to not play them, to tank them for picks in the draft, and then have them next year. I mean, what the Jazz is doing is kind of embarrassing. They're blatantly throwing games. They're just sitting their best players in the fourth quarter. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be allowed. I mean, I think when the Sixers did it, it was terrible too. I would just watch every game just because I'm a fan, but I know a lot of people would never do that. They didn't even get to see the tank all the way through because, you know, they sacked the GM a little too early and then missed on all the picks. So it's not even guaranteed to work. Not all the picks, I should say, but they miss on a fair amount of them. But I don't know. I was listening to the Bill Simmons pod today. They were kind of discussing it. And what I heard, I think this is the best idea I've heard yet, was removing the lottery balls every time that your team is caught tanking. I don't know if there needs to be a formal definition of what it is. I trust Adam Silver, you know, if he kind of has any feeling that a team is tanking or trying to throw games, he kind of has that authoritarian power to say that was fishy. And I don't know the exact numbers of the balls you get. I know there's 1,000, but then the breakdown is something, you know, for the lottery teams. But I think, you know, you tank a game, boom, you just lost 50 lottery balls. And they'll just keep going and going until you're out of balls. And I think that would be one of the good ways to look at it, because you're not losing the pick automatically. You know, you're not moving it back, because that would get pretty weird come draft day. You know, you get sanctioned 2 picks, so you go back from 3 to 5, but then the other 2 teams just get to move up. I don't know. That could be something. But the lottery ball idea, I think if they could figure out a good way and a good system to plan how many balls are removed for a certain offense, I think that would be a good starting point. But they got to start doing it soon, because it's getting ridiculous, and it's starting to feed into college. You look at guys like Peterson, who is just blatantly sitting out of games and getting called out by his coach. So I think it's definitely a problem, and if they don't fix something soon, it's just going to get worse.
So it's funny that we're having this discussion now. Shams just tweeted the NBA has fined the Utah Jazz $500,000 and the Indiana Pacers $100,000 related to the management of their rosters for recent games. So
which I think that's a good start.
Yeah,
I mean, that money is nothing to them, but
right, yeah. Yeah, Matt, go ahead. Yeah, you're about to say something.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, what the point I really agree with Drew is I think we need a formal definition before we start. Like, the Pacers and Jazz, like, yeah, they've been known to be tanking this year, but there's, a bunch of other teams, like the Wizards are shutting down AD and
Yep.
shutting down Trae Young. I'm not just saying that because I drafted Trae Young in the second round after my Sabonis in the first round pick. But the thing is, it's like not just a basketball issue; it's also a football problem. I mean, we saw the Giants could have the first pick if they just lost in Week 18 this year, and the Cowboys benched Dak in the second half, so they could get a better pick. I think they're picking 8 or something. I could be wrong, but they sacrificed that game so they could have a better pick in the draft. And the NBA tried to get ahead of it by having the lottery, but I mean, clearly it's not working. I do like the idea about Drew taking away lottery balls.
Yeah,
If
just
teams
it
are caught
hurts their
tanking.
odds.
I like that. I like that.
I thought that was a really good idea. But like something you just mentioned with NFL, they'll tank. You're only seeing that end of the season, and the players are playing so hard that
Mhm.
there's still a chance to win. Like the Giants winning 2 of the last 3 games, I think.
They're elite in week 16 to 18. The
Yeah,
Giants. They're
so-
so good.
I mean, there's still
It's
a
ridiculous.
chance 'cause it's definitely harder when you have that many players
Mhm.
and an easy schedule against other teams that are trying to tank. But you never see teams tanking this early. I mean, we're in February. We haven't
Yeah.
even hit the All-Star break, and teams are blatantly sitting guys in the fourth quarter. Imagine if they were benching Dak. They benched him the second half. What if they benched him before Thanksgiving? That just doesn't happen. And they're healthy. They're not listed
Yeah.
as injured at all. Like,
Yeah, and like you said, so early, and like the season is so long, and like you said with football, like these guys are playing for contracts, and there are 11 of them on the field at a time. Like NBA, there's 5 guys, and I mean, if you're benching, let's use the Wizards, like Trae Young and AD, you're giving Kadari Richmond, who just got a 10-day contract, you're giving him minutes every game. Like it's just clear tanking. Like I don't know how to define it. I don't know how to stop it, but the NBA has had this problem for years. Chris mentioned the Sixers trust the process in the early 2010s. They're an example, but like I'm sure there's examples from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, like of so many teams doing it. So it's been an issue for a while. I think they've been trying to solve it with the lottery and stuff like that, but it hasn't been working clearly.
and I mean, one other thing, like you mentioned the process, and that was a clear tank job. But the way they did it was just by signing awful players and getting under the tax year after year after year. Guys now, I mean, you have Jaren Jackson and Lauri Markkanen on a team who are just not playing in the fourth quarter. You got Trae Young and AD who are being told they're not going to play the rest of the year. Whereas before it was just make an awful team, get the
Yeah,
pick. Now it's,
I agree.
no, we're just not going to play our stars,
So I'm going to come to So Jaren Jackson, I think, is the only legitimate injury, like not injury, yeah. But I'm pretty sure he has like a tumor somewhere. So like I don't know how severe it is, but
He's getting
oh,
knee
good.
surgery now.
No, it's not knee surgery, is it? I
Oh,
saw Keith. Okay, I saw Keith Smith back and forth. So I don't know. Maybe he's talking about someone else, but
You could be right. I don't know.
but so that one would be legitimate. But AD hurt his hand. Is that really going to be a shutdown all year long?
Yeah,
It's the same thing. Yeah, I mean the Warriors did the same thing with Steph in 2020 when like the Warriors weren't going to be good anyway. So so he just sat out the entire season.
they got a good pick too with Wiseman.
yeah, ahead of LaMelo.
He'll be
and
good soon.
a couple others. Yeah. But
Telling
I'll
me
check that
Steve
later.
Kerr couldn't develop a young player that wasn't the greatest shooter of all time. I'm shocked.
He's gonna have
but
a Sam Darnold run soon. I feel it.
Ooh, I'd like that.
Is that what we're gonna say with every bust ever now? It's like he's gonna be Sam Darnold. He's gonna be
Yeah,
Baker
they're gonna
Mayfield.
come to
Just wait.
Philadelphia and they're gonna be Sam Darnold. Or you could say Baker Mayfield.
So
He
the-
had
Yeah.
a little bit of a bad stint.
So
there,
the issue is that like that only works when you have a property franchise like the Jets. Like if you want to say, like the Warriors were like a great franchise when they came out. So I don't know who this would apply to.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't blame the Jets fully for. Oh, I'd blame the Jets fully for Darnold, but I think they're less to blame than the Panthers and the Vikings. I know we're getting off topic here, but that's my 2 cents on the matter.
Why are they less to blame than the Panthers? Like the
Because they
Vikings
let
was good.
Darnold go. What? 4 years ago? Like he clearly wasn't the player he is today. And granted,
Right.
they
he
gave him
was
no
seeing
help.
ghosts.
he was he was seeing ghosts. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, the Panthers had him and Baker on the team at the same time, and the Panthers were giving
Right.
Baker reps at defensive end in practice. Like,
Yeah.
They
Didn't
should
they have
blame them.
CMC on the roster then too?
yeah,
They just sucked.
They did
it's a
have
pretty
some-
good team.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see how they address it. Just because, yeah, it has been a problem, but you already have people coming. You already have people coming to the defense of the league saying like, oh, who really cares? You guys don't watch the games anyway. Yeah, we don't watch the games because they don't try. Like it's like those types of games. Like I'm usually one to push back against the fact that the players don't try because they obviously do.
Damn
But
it.
like the blatant idea of them tanking is so true. What are you damning, Matt?
Sorry, I tried to sign on to Twitter on your iPad and it wasn't working.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, bummer. Okay, that's okay.
Continue.
I mean, when the players do play, I've never seen an issue of guys not playing hard enough. It's more so just
And when they- yeah,
the management and the coaches just blatantly pulling them out now in fourth quarters.
No, and when players do show a sign of like them like blatantly not trying, they get kicked out of the game. Like it's a professional league. So yeah, it's bad for the product. Like you have the word, it's like the players are just not trying, but like instead they just bring out the worst players possible on their team. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is going to be, but I'd imagine something's going to be done soon. I used to be for not for like teams not being allowed to have top 3 play like a top 3 draft pick, but I feel like that'd be a little too severe given that they're just there are some teams that just they're not just like a number 1 pick away, especially if the player slips. Like they're not just they could be just a couple of moves away. So I don't necessarily support taking like freezing someone's draft pick for and like they're not allowed to be in the top 3 or the top 4 after that. I feel like that'd be a little too strict, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see to say the least how they address it for sure.
There was another cool thing I saw. I think it was Nick Wright that said this, but if you get like a top 3 pick overall, and when they're in their rookie contract, if you end up making the playoffs, the first round, maybe you have to do, 5 games or the first game where it's round of 7 or like 7 games. You have to do 5 games on the road and 2 games at home, just to kind of be like, I don't really get how that would work or if anyone would ever agree to it, but I thought it was an interesting situation. Like, okay, so you tanked, you got your guy, you're in the playoffs, but clearly
so here's
you
a
did
little
something to,
slap on the
manipulate it.
wrist.
You weren't actually a bad team that needed a number 1 guy. You just wanted the number 1 pick to put around your solid team, and you tanked to do that. So that one was interesting, but I don't think that would ever work.
That one is interesting, yeah. Okay, so so next topic is about the NBA All-Star Game. Yeah, we're gonna do our draft. Yeah, like we won't talk about the actual game and the structure too much because it'll be like I don't think it's good it is good podcasting to have a bunch of to have three guys complaining the entire time, but that only applies when it's 3 80-year-old men, not 3 not 3 men that are in their 20s. But yeah, absolutely. So anyway, yeah, so the new All-Star formats is the rather than it being East versus West or even just like two teams like they drafted, like I think they did it from 2018 to 2022. I want to say maybe a couple years, maybe 2021. I think it was 2022. They got rid of that for whatever reason, but now it's split up into 2 USA teams versus 1 world team. So the way the rosters were structured was very, very interesting to say the least. Because like in an ideal world, they wanted it to be 8 players for the East, 8 players for the West, and then 8. No, I'm sorry, I misspoke. 16 players for the USA and then 8 players for the world. So everything's matched up, but that's not how it worked out because they ended up going with 10 world players, leaving the rest to be filled out for the East. And then the structure they just addressed it was really weird. Each time like a player got injured, they just replaced it with someone else. So like with Giannis being injured, they just replaced him with De'Aaron Fox, who is not in his conference, and he's also not a world player. Instead, they moved Norm Powell, who was on Team USA, to world because he's from Jamaica. So which like if a player prefers to play for like their home country, I don't mind that at all. But I'd like to see just a little bit of consistency. It's just a weird structure. I feel like I don't know. I don't see this lasting for more than a year. Maybe it'll last for a couple of years, but it's just a weird structure. And like we already know, we know that the All Star game sucks. We know that they're not going to try, but I don't know. I don't like it.
I agree. Not a fan. I'll probably watch, maybe.
No, Drew, I was saying this. Like, we're going to be all the Loyola guys are getting together this weekend, and most of us
for the All-Star game. I forgot.
Yeah, we do it every year. We get it for the All-Star game. There's a group of like what? How many guys are getting together? And there's no way we're gonna
18 of us.
There's no way we're gonna throw on the All-Star game. Like maybe, but if there's one college basketball game on, we're gonna put that on. If there's Olympic hockey on, we're gonna put that on over it. Like
yeah.
No, it's actually hilarious that you mentioned that. Because Olivia and I were planning our weekend. And she's like, oh crap, when's the All-Star game again? I'm like, oh, it's on Sunday night. And then she's like, oh, we have to watch that. I'm like, no, I'm like, no, Liv, we do not have to watch that. Like,
Chris, you should have like been like, oh, I'm missing it. You should have played it big, and then so brownie points with that.
I would have gotten brownie points. Yeah, that's
Yeah, sorry, I can't hang out with you on Valentine's Day. I have to watch the 3-point contest. Jackson Hayes has something special planned.
Is he in the dunk contest?
Yes, he can go between his legs. What do you mean? Is he in the dunk contest? Come on.
She is watching this now, by the way. So hopefully I don't lose brownie points from.
I was joking. I was joking, Liv.
I was also kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't really talk a lot about that, but yeah, I'm feeling it's gonna be a pretty short pod tonight. But first, so why don't you guys yap a few for like a minute or two about either the All-Star game or like anything. How about this? Let's spin it positively. Let's try to think about anything at all you might be looking forward to for the All-Star game. Because I got to pull up spin the wheel.
Yeah. I mean, Matt, do you want to start or you want me to?
I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for this skills challenge every year.
Oh yeah, the Taco Bell State Farm Hers Ruffle
Philly Life Insurance Skills Challenge.
Maybe in a year.
Yeah.
No, I just think, I mean, the challenges, like, yeah, they're fun. I think every single dunk known to man has been done.
Yeah.
Now, like, there's nothing you can really do unless someone does a flip or something, or I think that's the problem with the dunk contest. They've really
totally agree.
Out of dunks. They don't have any of the best athletes competing in it. I don't know how you can get the best athletes to compete in it again. I think that would make it more exciting if you had someone like, I don't even know, like Jalen Johnson and De'Aaron, just some big names to get in there, some real athletic guys. That would be the main thing. And I don't know if it's an incentive or what you have to do, because clearly they don't want to do it. But
yeah, and the one big name that did it a couple of years ago was awful at it, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then maybe there was something else I heard with the All-Star game. Maybe they add in another team of guys who have to volunteer to be in the All-Star game, and they make a team of all these guys. They have to pay a certain amount to even compete in it. But these guys, if they're going out of their way to compete and pay money, maybe they would play hard and they wouldn't want to lose to these star players. Maybe that's a route that you could go, but then it kind of defeats the whole purpose of All-Stars. Like maybe some crash out just signed a 10-day and is like, I'm putting my whole contract on this. Like, this is my one chance to really make a name.
Well, did you see the Nick Wright idea? Are we allowed to talk about this, Chris? Or is that
go ahead.
I think the whites versus the blacks is a great idea.
I think that's a great play hard, and I don't think anyone would take offense to it. I think if they did it, I think the players would joke around about it, and maybe it would make them play harder. Who knows? But
you don't think anyone would take offense to it? Do you know what world are you living in, Fitz?
In the NBA,
I don't think the players would. Yeah,
no, they would not. You're right there. No, I don't think the players would. But I forgot what I was going to say about that. Okay. Oh no, it's funny. We so Wednesday nights we have Fluent versus Chill versus everyone. And in the post game show, Fluent said, like, I'm really happy that you guys didn't bring up who would win versus the in the whites or the black show.
Sorry.
And then,
Sorry,
what
Flo.
was no, okay. No, it's fine. But no, he's saying he's happy that we didn't bring that up as a debate topic. And then someone said, like, yeah, the only way that it could work is if Fluent is if Chill is debating for the white guys. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're all very excited for All-Star Weekend, but more specifically, we're excited to crap on the product after that, which we love to do for whatever reason. But anyway, so now we have our annual draft, which I think that definitely one of my favorite early episodes. I think it was like it was like the 7th or the 8th episode. I don't remember which one it was that Matt, John, and I did. It was definitely before we joined Sports Fluent, that's for sure. Yeah, so it was definitely in episode 1 through 9. And yeah, like that was a lot of fun. Damian Lillard, Dame ended up falling to 24, which was hilarious. Trae Young to 22, and then Matt decided to take Scotty Barnes over Dame. So this wasn't good. Scotty Barnes
needed defense.
Yeah, you needed defense. So anyway, so if I'm counting correctly, it looks like we have, is it 29? Is it?
I think 28.
Is it 28? Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it looks like it is 28. So, okay, so the way that it's going to work out, it's going to be snake drafts. And I'm going to spin the wheel really quickly. And see, the spin the wheel ad is very annoying because like it has like the ads playing on the. Okay, I'll show you what I mean right now, actually. But, yeah, so you guys can just ignore it. Whatever's on the bottom left. I'm trying to cut that up. It looks like it's not working. But yeah, we're spinning the wheel. Whoever it lands on gets first. We'll do it. What was that?
The Car Gurus.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. What I've been. Yeah.
You're in the market.
Exactly. Yes. Well, yeah. It's the only website I've been looking at for the past month. So not month, 2 weeks, but
This is rigged.
So Matt gets the first overall pick. But I think we all agree that getting the first pick actually sucks sometimes. I think this might be one of those drafts. But
welcome, Norm Powell.
Oh.
All right. Let's go. I get the turnaround pick. Love that. Okay, so we're going. I'm the last. We're getting third pick overall. How do I stop this? Okay, remove. There we go. Okay, so I have my catalog in front of me. I just got to fill out the rest. Matt's getting first, Drew second, and then I am third. Yeah, as long as you guys don't have any questions, Matt, you are on the clock. That doesn't exist because you have plenty of time. Yeah, we're not gonna time you.
I'm gonna take
5, 4.
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic. Oh yeah, and keep in mind this isn't an all-star draft. It's a matter of who can draft the best team and who can, assuming everyone's healthy. Yeah. So okay, yeah. Sorry that spoiled your draft. Okay. Okay, Jokic is off the board. No surprises whatsoever. All right, Drew, who's your second pick?
I will take Wembanyama.
Ooh.
I thought he was going to go number 1, to be honest. So.
Did you? Okay.
I was thinking about it,
I'm
but
happy with that pick.
Okay, and I'm going to be happy with both of my picks. My first pick, I'm going to go with likely the MVP and reigning Finals MVP, Shea. And
they don't shoot free throws in the All-Star game, right?
It's not the All-Star game, like I just said.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the but yeah, come playoff time, maybe they won't call it, especially against superstars. But with my other pick, I will be I don't want Giannis pairing up with either of your guys, so I'm gonna take him. To be honest with my pick.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough duo to stop right there.
Yeah,
that is pretty good. Oh man, there's so many ways I could go here. But I think just this pairing would be ridiculous. I'm going to take Luka.
Damn it. Yeah.
And I think him and Wemby would just be ridiculous together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Wow, no Americans picked yet.
That's right. Yeah, I realize that.
I am going to go with Anthony Edwards.
All right.
Ooh, it's a good pick.
Then I got another one, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. This is tough. There's not a lot of good defensive big guys in here.
Yeah,
And
Rudy
you guys
Gobert,
took
Robin.
him. Yeah, Rudy go. Can we take non-all-stars here? You know what? I'm gonna double down on my guards. And I'm gonna take Cade Cunningham.
Oh, it's a good
Nice.
pick. It's a very good pick. All right, am I up?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm trying to look at this and kind of see where I could make the best team here. And I think I got to just take him because, he's still Steph Curry. And I think
Damn
him with
it.
Wemby
Ooh.
and
Come
Luka
on.
would kind of be ridiculous. I mean, they can't all get the ball, but Curry runs off the ball pretty well. So
Oh.
I'm going to take him.
I probably should have taken him.
Snipes him. Oh, damn it.
I forgot about him.
Oh, that's okay. Okay,
My bad
so
there, guys. That's
okay. That's okay. So I know with one of my picks, I'm definitely going to take Kawhi Leonard.
I was
Yes,
thinking
sir.
him there. No, the
Yeah,
whole tree scandal, though, that doesn't scare you?
not at all.
Yeah, off
no.
the court issues, Chris.
I really I don't care. Like I finally said yesterday, Pablo, we don't care. Like release all this stuff. We do not care. Like no one cares about this stuff. Like I don't think anyone actually does.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Okay.
That did
So
just kind of go nowhere. It was a big thing for maybe 3 days, and then
I think like once a full investigation is done, there is going to be a punishment, and it'll probably be a little more severe than I think. But
yeah,
but like it's pretty safe to say like I don't think nothing new has come out of this. Like yesterday, he came out with like a Jerry West taping as if it wasn't just regular recruiting. So yeah, it was just it's not a nothing burger for sure, but definitely something. Yeah, that's my take. But so with my next pick, should I go with here? Got a good point guard. I got a good 3 and a 4. So we go with the 2 or to go with the 5 here. I'm gonna go with the 2, and I'm gonna take my man Donovan Mitchell.
I like that. I'm up, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. I mean, the team, they could score, but no one is going to be able to score on the paint on this team. Give me Chet. Him and
Nice.
Wemby, I think, is just OP with the shooting we have right now. So I'll take Chet.
That's a great pick.
All right. So I'm up.
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
We know you're going to take LeBron. Just do it.
I don't think I am actually. I'm going to take Crystal Kawhi. Oh, I'm going to take Jaylen Brown.
I was wondering when he'd fall.
Right? Yeah.
I knew I should have taken him.
Yeah. And then there's like 3 guys I'm between right now. Do I take I'm going to take this is great podcasting by me here. I am going to take Pascal Siakam.
Nice.
Okay.
Between like 5 guys there.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking right now. But there are 2 guys I could see on the wrap here. But I kind of want to, totally mold this team out, round it out, and make a complete roster. So I'm going to take Scotty.
That was who I was between.
Nice.
I think that's a pretty good starting 5.
Would you take Scotty or Pascal?
Probably Scotty.
Pascal.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so it's a little bit of a debate.
Yeah.
I was between those 2.
All right, so neither of these guys fill a need, but however, I do think they're even though they're not nearly who they were at their point in their primes. I'm going to take the 2 old men. I'm going to take LeBron James and Kevin Durant because I think that especially because they're not like really what they were anymore. They, at the end of the day, they still know how to play their role. So they don't really feel a need per se, as I mentioned, but I definitely think that they can just do whatever I need them to do. Okay, yeah, all KD needs to score is just score back against LeBron. Can play make, he can defend. Yeah, do whatever LeBron does. He'll just focus on one thing.
Good pick. I just got chills imagining All-American Hoopers team when they all do the ball drop. That will raise the level of this team, so I am a little scared now.
Have you seen the LeBron pregame ritual, Chris?
No.
Oh, I'll show it to you after the pod.
You haven't seen that? Oh, it's awesome. But all right,
Chris, you got to get your screen time up, man.
Yeah.
No, I do not. I most certainly do not.
Yeah, I just went down. I'm only up to 11 hours a day now, so no, I'm taking my boy here, Tyrese.
Nice.
Surprised he went this far. I thought
me too, honestly. Yeah.
Sooner, but I'm glad I got him.
Yeah, good pick. Very good pick. All right, so I have Chris. Who's my 5? Jokic, Brown, Siakam, Booker, and Cade. Ant and Cade.
Yeah,
you're right. I was just reading the list. Okay.
I didn't even realize you took Booker. I almost picked him.
No, he didn't take Booker. Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I am going to take Denny Advia, who's having a career year right now.
Nice.
Love that.
And
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, Jalen Carter was not wrong. He was just early on his take about Denny over Paolo.
He was a little wrong. No. Again, it wasn't Denny over Paolo. It was Paolo. He had Paolo as a top 5 player, and then he had Denny.
Okay, so Jalen was a little wrong. He was a little wrong.
Yeah, he was very much wrong, but like it's just he wasn't wrong and that's in like the underrated sense. That's for sure.
All right, and then I'm going to take one of my favorite players in the league here, in Jalen Johnson.
Nice
pick. Just assessing the list real quick. All right, question while I look over this list.
Sure.
Buffer, so I have more time to think. Has Franz passed Banchero?
Ooh,
I think so.
Is that even a hot take anymore?
No, it's not. It's not a hot take. Yeah, like Paolo used to be on my list of agendas. He's most certainly not anymore. If anything, he's going to be on my list of anti-agendas soon because, yeah, like I think that on-off numbers can be very misleading, but like the fact that you've been a negative for 4 years straight, that means something. Like
yeah, there's something.
Yeah, like he has had 2 elite playoff series back to back, so like that's the only thing that's giving me hope. So like maybe he'll prove us wrong again in the playoffs, but who knows?
All right, I'll make my pick. I will take the Turkish legend Şengün.
Damn it!
Great pick. I was going to take him.
My fantasy GOAT. He's been great for me this year.
All right, so I'm up. So yeah, I do need a center. So which one am I going to go with though?
Ooh, I know who I would take.
I think I'm going to go with the guy who you said you would take. I'm going to go with the defensive anchor. I'm going to go Jalen Duren.
I like that.
Ooh.
I like it.
I thought that he would be one of the last picks, but he feels a need on my team, and I'm okay with that.
You're up again, AH.
Oh shit, that's right. So with my next pick, was that?
Yeah, language, AH. Come on.
Wait. So with my next pick, so let's see. So I don't even know what I'm going to do for my starting lineup. I guess I'll put Giannis at the 5 unless I want to start Duren and then have one of LeBron or KD come off the bench. I think one of them is going to have to come off the bench anyway. But what should I do here? Yeah, again, great podcasting by me. But you know what? I'm gonna pull the plug him into any system here. I'm gonna go Devin Booker.
Oh, I forgot he was still there. Sorry, I like Şengün.
Yeah.
No, that was
happy
right.
with
Shingan
that.
Shingan was a great pick. Yeah.
All right, Devin Booker. All right, so who do we have left? We got Fox, Cat, Powell, Brunson. Ooh,
He made it.
I'm not sure. I might have made that up. He was one of those guys that paid to get in this list.
Yeah, he's
He Venmo'd me just to mention him. I was like, cool. All right. I have a lot of guards, but oh wait, actually, I'll take Murray.
It's a good take. Jamal Murray.
Yeah,
Oh, Jamal.
he's been
Okay,
crazy
yeah,
this year.
I got so confused. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Murray. I was kind of just between him and Fox there, but
Yeah,
I think Murray can do a lot more.
All right, so it's me.
Yep.
I don't know if I should commit to the bid or not here. I'm
Oh,
gonna take.
no.
I need a backup center. I'm gonna take Karl Anthony Towns first.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. And so is this my last pick, Chris?
It is your last pick.
Okay. My last pick. So who's my bench, Chris?
Who's your bench? Denny, Jalen Johnson, and Cat. It looks like.
Okay, so I need a guard.
There's 3.
Yeah, I need a lefty scorer. I'm gonna take De'Aaron Fox here.
Smart. Very, very smart. So I'm up. I need a spark. Guy who's good in ISO as well. Can get to the basket. Give me Norman Powell. I'm not the biggest fan of Heat players, but looking at this board, I don't see who else I could have taken.
Yeah, maybe Brandon Ingram. But
I mean, no. You see, he threw a water bottle at that guy the one time. We don't need that.
Bad locker room guy. I agree.
So I'm going to go with the guy who was on a team, and then he had potential for sure. People saw the potential, but then once he got traded, once he was on the team, he got traded to another team, and really shined there his first year there, and made his first All-Star game eventually. So I'm going to go with Brandon Ingram.
Great pick. Great pick.
We had zero communication about this whatsoever, but we said it'd be funny if we left one All-Star out, and we have 5 people watching right now. I hope one of them is Dean, because Jalen Brunson did not make the cut for our All-Star draft this year.
Sorry, I mean, come on. I don't need floppers on my team.
He doesn't fit my system. Yeah.
No, I built too much of an identity with defense. That's why I took Brandon Ingram and Donovan Mitchell.
And I think everyone on my team has a bigger contract than him, so they're ballers. That's like I want cool people.
Yeah, I want guys who know their worth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not people that take pay cuts to play with their friends.
That stinks, and it's not
lame.
Cool.
No, it is not. Despite what
I like
people
guys
say.
that ruin locker rooms. That's what I want.
That's what I need.
Yep. All right. So I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. We're each going to give our case for why we think our team would do the best. Both against each other, and why we're the best overall. So I'll go first. Just so you guys can gather your thoughts for everything. But with my team, I have the reigning MVP, and I have the guy who he hasn't really won an accolade. He hasn't won any major accolades lately, but he has made 7 straight first team All NBAs, and this year he's not going to make it because of his awards, because he hasn't played enough games, the 65 game limit. But he's still, when healthy, a top 3 player in the league without a doubt. So those 2 guys paired up in of itself already unstoppable. Then we also have Kawhi Leonard, who is quietly putting together one of his best seasons ever. Elite efficiency, doesn't turn the ball over, scores a ton, still plays very good defense, even if he's not as great as he used to be. And then we also have guys like LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Both of them are old, but that being said, they both know to play their role, and they're do anything. Oh yeah, and by the way, we have the best shooting guard in the league in Donovan Mitchell. Guy's more athletic than anyone. He scores the ball at will. That wasn't me saying that. That was Showtime, by the way. And then we also have a very solid bench as well. If you're concerned about my team size with Giannis having to play the 5, I have one of the best rim defenders in the league, Jaren. And again, one of the best. I think Devin Booker is debatably the best plug and play player in the league, as far as it goes for being able to put in any system. And I think that Brandon Ingram rounds out the team very well. I like long wings. This is where I would say I like long wings to play defense, but he's not really a great defender himself. But regardless, you could play a little shooting guard. You could play the 3 if you need. If you need him to guard like one of the more athletic power forwards, like the ones that stretch out, and one of the ones that are going to play bully ball, he could play that too. So I think I built my team to be the most bulletproof. I think that we can I think we can flex as many lineups as possible. And overall, I think that my team would do awesome. I think we fit really, really well together. All right, so Matt, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So to start off, I have the best player in the league in Nikola Jokic. I also have the I would say debatably second best offensive center in the league in Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know who else. I'm probably missing somebody really, probably Victor Wembanyama. But regardless, two insanely gifted offensive centers, and then I have 2 of the best guards in the league. I actually have the best shooting guard in the league in Anthony Edwards, not Donovan Mitchell, and I have Cade Cunningham. The Cade Cunningham Jalen Duren pick and roll is one of the best in the league. Imagine a Cade Jokic pick and roll. And then you might say, oh, your big man stink at defense in Jokic and Cat, but then I have a bunch of athletic wings that can defend in Siakam and Brown and Jalen Johnson. I also have Denny Abdia, who can score the ball off the bench, and De'Aaron Fox to run everything off the bench very smoothly. Everyone can do everything on offense on my team, and we got a bunch of solid defenders. So that's my take.
Very good case. Andrew, to wrap us up.
Yeah, I think I definitely have the best team here. I mean, just the centers alone, when you look at Şengün, Wemby, and Chet, if you have Wemby and Chet in at the same time, I don't see anyone being able to score in the paint. They could also go outside and defend on the perimeter if they need to. And then Luka being able to throw lobs to either one of those or any of those 3 guys, or Scotty coming off pick and rolls, I think is ridiculous. We all know what a freak he is when he has the ball in his hands. Curry, in my opinion, the best point guard of all time, greatest shooter of all time. I think him and Luka would just be a nightmare for any defense. And then you have, like I just said, Wemby and Chet, who can grab boards and also Wemby can do whatever the hell he wants. So I think just having him helps. And then you look at my guard play on the bench. You got Murray and Maxey to come in and fill those minutes. And that's also a great punch off the bench. Maxey, we know what he can do. He's never going to slow down. He'll be able to keep up that pace. And then Norman Powell, I think, just a good slasher, get to the basket, can score. And he's solid on defense. So I think overall I have the best team. And I think I have probably the most star power as well. So good combo. And the best defenders. So that helps.
I just want to say shout out to the Loyola boys in the in the
shout
comment
out
section right now.
Yeah,
I forgot to look at the comments. Any funny things being said?
Very, very good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me one.
They're probably all like, "Oh my gosh, Drew, your team is amazing. This was the best pod." Are they saying that?
They are, and they're saying, Matt, your team is.
Yep.
Yep. So believe it or not, we're doing something that I haven't done before. I just took a screenshot of the list that I just made, and I just plugged it into ChatGPT to see whose team would do the best. And I don't know how much they can read because I wrote it down and my handwriting is atrocious. So much to the extent where they just called you Brew. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. And we already made a mistake as well because for whatever reason it says the Mad had Jaren Jackson Jr.'s instead of Jaylen Brown because I wrote down Jalen and he took that as Jaren. So we'll take that as it comes. Yep, we'll take that as it comes. Let's see. Did they make any other mistakes? Yes, they did. I said Denny. They wrote down Bane as in Desmond Bane.
My team is good.
Yeah, because they also said PG. I don't know who PG would be, but maybe
they're just putting together the 2022 Grizzlies on my team.
Yes, I know that's Paul George, but they ketamine
addict Paul George.
And then okay, yes. So yeah, this was a completely failed attempt because they also said John Collins as well. So this is only Matt's team, by the way, that they made the mistakes for. So so that's what
John Collins, legend, coming off
Yes.
my bench.
Okay, so for Drew,
That
okay,
is
so,
the auction team. All
okay, so
these
Wemby,
guys paid
Lucas-
to get on his
yeah.
roster somehow.
okay, so Wemby, Lucas, Steph, Scotty, Maxey, Şengün, Jamal Murray. Okay, so they have your guys, but they didn't include Towel because that was like a little off to the side. And then for
That's
me, okay, so SGA, Giannis, Kawhi. I don't know how the hell they got. Like I wrote on D-Mitch, but they got Derek White instead. And then LeBron with my bench being okay. So Kat, KD. They squeezed Brunson in there. So Brunson there instead of Ingram. I don't
What?
know if- yeah. So
They also gave you Cat.
wait, what? They did give me Cat.
Wait, so Matt's team just got messed up, and then AAH gets Cat and Brunson. Dean is
Okay,
working
so-
extra time right now. with
Okay, so
Cat.
okay, so let's see what ChatGPT is. Okay, so my
Dean
ranking.
GPT.
So my ranking. Like, who built the best team? Chris. The team wins actual basketball games. Defense, size, IQ, closing, adaptability. You've got it all. SGA and Giannis is the best late game combo in the soul drafts. Brew. High ceiling if chemistry magically works. The team could nuke everyone, but Lucas, Steph, / Scotty all need touches and is a real thing. Steph does not need touches, by the way, but okay.
Yeah.
And Matt, Jokic keeps this competitive against anyone, but overall talent, density, and perimeter defense lag just a little bit behind the other two.
Yeah, I wonder if that's because I have Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson Jr.
So, yeah, but,
We're going
know,
to Memphis.
yeah, I'll have to do that another time. Like and like actually type it up. I like to write it up because it's fine. Like it's just easier on the spot. But yeah, I'll try the ChatGPT thing another time because that clearly didn't work. But yeah, but I believe that is all we have for tonight for the most part. Yeah, just want to give a shout out to Drew for coming on again. Like you said, last minutes.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah, you did an awesome job, and we're always psyched to have you on. Yeah, one of the biggest fans of the pod. So yeah, we always appreciate your supports.
Shout out Orange Gatorade Talk.
Yeah, give
That
it
in
plug it
there.
up.
Forgot about that. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you want to talk more about that, or is it just or is there anything else you want to
No,
say?
I mean, yeah. If you guys ever need another, group of ball knowers, check out Orange Gatorade Pod. It's great. I think we have a lot of fun, and we know what we're talking about. So
Awesome.
I listened to the one the other day when Cam was on about the
Oh,
Patriots. That was a good one.
he was so mellowed out. I was like, "Who the hell is this?"
So, yeah. So definitely take that out. Yeah, definitely take a look at that Orange Gatorade Talk pod. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I haven't listened yet, but I definitely have to. But yeah, Matt, as always a pleasure. So as per usual, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms at American Hooper on TikTok and on Instagram. Let me check my Instagram real quick. We're currently polling for the 11th best basketball player of all time. The poll just finished, so let's see who won. I don't know if I added this one in yet, so give me 1 second. But it was literally like a neck and neck between Hakeem Olajuwon and Steph Curry. So we'll see which one won there. But yeah, it was Magic versus Steph. It was Hakeem versus Steph versus Hakeem, Steph, KD, and Dr. J. Steph Curry won by a hair. I believe that he had 10 votes and Hakeem had like 9. So very, very close. So tomorrow's poll, I'm not going to post anything tonight. So tomorrow it'll be Hakeem versus KD versus Dr. J versus Nikola Jokic. So
Chris Trey just had a good point in the comment section if you want to pull that up. His 11th best player of all time is LeBron James, which is fair. He's definitely top 11, I think.
He's top 11, yeah. So yeah, the poll has been awesome. It's been like survivor mode, so definitely take a look at my Instagram for sure. And of course, follow my Twitter at American Hooper. Also check out my additional contents. As I mentioned earlier in the pod, Wednesday nights, myself, Loon and Chill, Ori B from Hoop Social, and Jalen Carter Music. 5 of us have the show. It's mostly just Loon and Chill having their own debate, but if you ever want to join and debate Fluent or Chill, just join the comment section and we'll get you on there. Yesterday, we had Jay from Hoops from House of Highlights on, and that he did a great job. So we're definitely looking at have more people come on to debate Fluent and Chill, and also us as well. But also check out my column on sportsfluent.com. Haven't posted anything recently, but definitely looking to have some more soon. But yeah, love the comment lighting up as soon as the pod ends. But I'm gonna have to finish it off here. But yeah, thank you, Trey. Hope you're enjoying your lunch break. But this
Make
has
sure you
been-
clocked out. Make sure he's clocked out. He can't be eating lunch on the clock.
Oh yeah, that
That's
would
a
be
good point.
This is
Hope your
another
employers
episode.
aren't watching this one, Trey.
Love that. All right, this has been another episode of the All American Hoops podcast. Until next time, keep grinding, stay hooping. Have a good night.